Turning to diplomacy now, Chinese Premier Li Keqiang has met with visiting Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull in Beijing. The leaders agreed to deepen cooperation, especially in the fields of trade, tourism and innovation. Su Yuting reports.
This is Australian Prime Minister's first visit to China since taking office in September last year. Turnbull is here for annual China-Australia Prime Ministers meeting. His host, Chinese Premier Li Keqiang, held a welcoming ceremony at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing. During the talks, the leaders praised the strides both countries had made in bilateral relations and said they wanted to bring the ties to a greater height. Premier Li complimented Turnbull's efforts in strengthening trade links with China. Amid the backdrop of a global economic slowdown, Li said closer ties between China and Australia are positive to the region and the whole world.
Our two countries are both located in the Asia-Pacific region. We are important cooperative partners. I have heard that your visit to Shanghai is very successful, and there was a banquet attended by more than 1,000 delegates. This indicates close friendship between China and Australia.
The presence of Turnbull in China is enhanced by over 1,000 business people. They form Australia's biggest ever delegation to China. The Australian Prime Minister said the China-Australia Free Trade Agreement, which took effect in December, is fundamental to Australia's development as it removes trade barriers and opens up the markets. The two-way trade between the two sides has totaled 150 million Australian dollars or 115 billion US dollars in the last financial year. Turnbull also said his country is granting a 10-year visa to some Chinese nationals seeking to boost visits to Australia, which attracted more than 1 million Chinese tourists last year. Li and Turnbull also witnessed the signing of deals covering areas including technology, tourism, industrial parks and mining. China now is Australia's largest trading partner, export market and source of imports. Australian Prime Minister and the huge business delegation are in Beijing to build on trade and investment opportunities made possible by China-Australia Free Trade Agreement. Both sides want to build a strong partnership that can stand the test of time. Su Yuting, CCTV, Beijing.